Alright, welcome back, and as we listen to the sound of my chair squeaking to keep a hold of my 6'5" ass, we are back with another Marvel Legends, specifically Tigershark from the 2015 Ultron movie Ultron Build-A-Figure wave. Now, this was one of their many comic book figures. You know, it leaves a lot to be desired. But I will say it does at least have one of their better body types, even if it is a bit simplistic and overly reused. So, with that said, without further ado, let's get into it. So, no accessories. Nice. But then again, for at the time, $20 figure, you know, I mean, you kind of want something. But yeah, I guess we can start off with the head here. Pretty nice, I'll say. It's easily the best part of this figure, you know. Got the nice shark teeth there, done really well. Decent facial expression too, you know, definitely a menacing character. We've got these exposed ears, which I'm just gonna say it, exposed ears on any costume is really gay. It just really is. Like, there's no other way about it. I don't fucking care. It's lame. It's so fucking lame. Like, imagine if Spider-Man had his ears out. Imagine if Iron Man had his ears out. Imagine if Venom had his ears out. You can't, because they don't. For a reason. You know, Doctor Doom had his ears out. You know, Ultron had his ears out. I mean, technically they are always out. But it's, fuck pedantics. You know, it is what it is. Like, you don't put your ears out because it just looks goofy. Like you just walked out of a fucking male strip club. It is what it is. I'm going to keep it $1.50. It's just how it is. It do be like that way sometimes, I suppose. So, but anyway, you know, and then the true great piece here is this really well textured fin. Like, it definitely has this like a sort of sea creature scale fin to it. Again, this piece is really fucking good. You know, this is back when, I mean, well, no, not really back when, because let's be honest, Hasbro, they always loved reusing pieces. They clearly fucking hated the idea of creating new pieces. And I'm all for getting your money's worth out of molds and shit. And I understand a lot of the comic book accurate characters look virtually the same, but come on. There's only so many times you can get away with painting a body just different colors and having like one new piece, you know. You just can't keep doing it. You can't keep getting away with it. So, but yeah, like, again, this headpiece is really good. I think the ears are goofy, but again, I'm pretty sure that's part of the original design, so I'm not going to give it too much flack. It's just a silly design. But, like, the fin piece here, it's fucking great. I love it, and it's kind of already preternaturally warped, too. You know, that's how it was out of the box. But, yeah, other than the sort of warpage, which even then I can get around, kind of, it is still, it's still a really good piece. It's definitely the strongest part of this figure. Then moving on, now again, this is what I like to call the big buff body. You know, the BBB, essentially. This is their mold, where they have this like genuinely huge top torso, and then these arms and legs, which are also big, but kind of get smaller towards the wrists here. So I will say it's definitely not my favorite mold. I do think the body and legs are better used for other characters like Venom and, you know, Anti-Venom, Toxin. Those did much better with this mold, and didn't even have these like tiny arms. Because again, look at the forearms here. It's just so tiny. It really is. And then you got the big hands, tiny forearm, huge biceps and shoulder. So I'm getting ahead of myself. The paint job on the figure, I mean, it's not really much to gloat about. I mean, I will say there's like different shades of purple, because here we've got metallic purple, here we've got flat purple, here we've got dark metallic purple. I mean, I know it's dark already, but this one's even darker. And then we've got pretty much orange. I mean, on camera it comes up yellow, but in real life it's orange. So, and then we've got more purple, dark purple. So the paint is mixed. I mean, visually it pops out. Again, this part right here is probably the best in terms of painting. You know, it's got this sort of I don't know, what the fuck is it supposed to be? It's just a striped pattern, I guess. Is it striped? I don't know what the hell it is. But yeah, the musculature is pretty cool, I will admit. Like, huge pectorals, dude. Holy shit. Huge ribs, huge abs. Go around to the back. You know, huge shoulder blades, huge everything, dude. Again, the musculature, you know, the musculature isn't the best, but it is pretty good here. I mean, it really starts to fall flat in the arms because, you know, it's just like, see all this like giant detail and shit, you know, detail. It's a hollow piece of plastic that's got no visible texturing whatsoever. It's just the lines and indents for the fucking muscle. That's it. It's very plain, very safe. Then we go down here, and then we've got these gloves. Huge. I mean, I guess they're fine. I don't mind that you can tell they're gloves. They've got wrinkles in them and shit. I don't mind. Huge calves, and then, huge thighs, huge calves, huge feet. So, yeah, for articulation, this figure's pretty good, I'll say. Head can go pretty far down. It's limited because of the thing. Side to side. It is a ball joint, so it does kind of rock a bit, but not very far. It's limited. Arms go all the way out, forward and back. A beautiful double bend at the elbow. Yes, I know they're pinned joints, but you know, it's 2015. What can you do? Although I do believe they were getting shat on at the time, but still, it's not really interfering too much, you know, especially with the paint here. So it's fine for now. Eventually, we'll phase out of them, or maybe not again. I'm not like you know, a lot of people act like pinless joints are the pinnacle of figure designs, and yet it's like at the end of the day, a figure's got a figure. You know, if we can do that without the pinless, you know, without the exposed pins, then cool, more power to you. But at the same time, it's like the figure's got a figure. You know, like I buy figures to figure, not to statue. And at the end of the day, it is $20. But even then, still, I'm not gonna run too much cope for pinless joints of all fucking things. Hinge swivel at the wrist, pretty decent. Beautiful ab crunch. I will say this, one thing I do like about Marvel Legends are the ab crunches, so you can essentially fold that shit on itself, and then you can bend pretty far back, but you can only swivel at the bottom here, so you can't really do any rocking around motions, but you know, it's not the worst, definitely not. Legs can go pretty far out, forward very far, not very far back. There is a swivel at the thigh for some fucking reason. Shit. All right, you know what, I'm not. You know what? We're gonna keep it in the video. I don't fucking care. I'm too lazy to edit shit out. It do be like that. There is a swivel. Oh well, yeah, it does make sense for there to be a swivel at the thigh. What the fuck am I on? I'm just losing my shit here. I'm slowly going to the dementia side. A double bend at the knee. You can't get it all the way because of the sculpt and because it refuses to fucking move. I see that little bit of space there, that toothpick of space. I'll get you eventually, bitch. But yeah, swivel at the calves. Now I'm just gonna say it. Calf swivels are the most fucking useless things to ever be known to society. I'm just gonna be honest. Genuinely, like thigh swivels, I have no issue with. They're good. I know. I know. I just said, why is there a thigh swivel there? Well, I was pre-mentally planning to talk about calf swivels for the millionth fucking time. I like thigh swivels. I fuck with them real hard. Calf swivels? No fucking need. Genuinely no fucking need. It serves zero purpose. It's, you know, it's about as valuable as a summer ant. All right, we could stomp them. They're gonna keep coming back. We're gonna seal up all our cracks. They're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because the companies just keep smelling the syrup. That's why. All right, like calf swivels, they serve zero purpose. You know, they should. You know, I'm not going to continue the joke here, but you get the point. Calf swivels here are fucking completely useless. They really don't do much. Like, they break the sculpt really bad. Again, swivel pivots, whatever the fuck, you know, might be at the ankle here. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need swivels. You don't need swivels here. You don't need to break the sculpt drastically and create shit like this. No, just ball joints at the ankles. It's that simple. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. You know, it's just ball joints at the ankles. I know this isn't a ball joint, but I don't care. I'm just telling for future, you know, anybody who wants to make figures and whatnot, you don't need the fucking calves. You don't need the calf joints. You don't. Thigh swivels, yes, you can keep that. You know, hell, if you don't want a thigh swivel, then a knee swivel. It's all good. It's all good, man. You don't need a capsule full. Again, I don't know why we still end up seeing these things from time to time here and there, but genuinely useless. Genuinely serves zero purpose. But yeah, moving on. There is a hinge and rocker at the foot, which again, I'd rather just prefer ball joints, but it is what it is, I suppose. So, in all reality, what do I say? Well, if you have any other Marvel legend that uses the same body, congratulations! Holy voice crack! Holy fucking voice! Congratulations! Like, Jesus fucking wept, Zeno. Jesus fucking wept. Well, I'm gonna keep it in the video anyway because it's funny as hell. But yeah, if you have this mold, congratulations, you have this fucking figure. You know, I mean, sure, it's not the same exact paint scheme, and it's not the same head sculpt, but let's be honest, they don't change much. They never change much. So yeah, buy at your own discrepancy. You know, you think it's cool, and you're like one of the few people who likes Tigershark, I guess, or even remembers his fucking name. Yeah, more power to you. But like, or you want to collect the Ultron. Well, even then, it's not even worth it for collecting the Ultron Build-A-Figure because they re-released the Ultron figure like 5 years ago for the 10th anniversary of the MCU. Actually, it was 7 years ago. Damn. 7 years ago, with better paint and everything. And again, that's even if you like the MCU design of Ultron. You know, there are arguably much better Ultron designs out there. But yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching me and my voice cracks and me talking about cartoons and shit. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.